been some time, just loading up the chat. Welcome to the land of the stupid, and by stupid I mean in-game. Because last time we were dealing with people who were learning to have their comprehension, to be able to speak up about issues back, and then immediately jump to them having said thing so they can complain about the game's main issue. Racism! Thank you for the welcome. I have missed doing this. It's nice to be back in this game. Though to be fair, some good news came from today, so I am in a pretty decent wrong one. I'm in pretty decent spirits. I am feeling a lot better. Last week was just a bad week for me. The quest for the brain cells of Dana continue. Yeah, because everyone around us in this game, including the main cast, seems to be bloody stupid. Shion and Alpha, they hadn't talked things through. They waited an entire month to do so. She still hasn't answered why she's not in the best of spirits with him. Great start, isn't it? God. Unliberated, okay. People in this game just seem to know the ways to piss me off, though. And hey, this is a little bit weird. Everyone excited for Sora, and I thought it would be in some of the. I'm not specifically a Smash person, and that's like something that's obviously not exclusive to me or anything. It's just, I think the thing I was most excited for when it came to Smash was not the thing people cared about. I think it's cool that Sora's in, but I personally don't care too much.
Sorry.
Oh, don't worry about it. Sorry, I've managed to surpass you in the story. I have some bad news.
Yes.
Oh, okay. You do? What are you doing? Okay, she's... This is the mother of the person we found dead, right? And she's just casually like, it's fine, he can't work.
Alright.
Or was he just unconscious? Like, to me, he looked pretty bloody dead. If I'm remembering correctly, which I think I am. Very well, I'll get to work. Is that...
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work? Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
Still.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but...
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There's Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
Bloody owl sounds sassy. There you are. You look a bit sassy too. Sad glasses. Sassy owl. Oh god, there's more. More owls. More owls. We need them all. What the hell? Ooh. That's nice. I can see why the owl was sassy now. Damn, okay. The increased... All of them are good. Just... This. I'm trying to remember if I had any things I needed to unlock for specific characters. Increased art. Probably this one priority was maybe my aim. Just reminding myself of stuff. Oh yeah, Rod. Right. him with his, this guy with his innuendo stat distribution. Yeah, I remember at least that much. What doesn't? Meh. To be fair, he can heal himself. That's not bad. But yeah, this one. This one. Any thoughts on the final Smash or DLC characters? The final Smash, I found it funny that the Smash logo was on the door, but and I like the reference, obviously. Just when it came to the DLC character, I'm glad that they did it, but at the same time, it's not something I particularly care for when it came to it, because, as said, I'm not a massive Smash player. To me, the online's so fucking janked to play online with anyone who doesn't live in the same country as you, so it's like I couldn't play online with a big amount of my friend group because a lot of them were in America. So it's like, okay, I can't play Smash with any of my online friends. That's great. That's precisely what I wanted in getting Smash, right? No, it's not. So it's just really annoying for me. And I rarely play as a result because I can't play a, you know, fully functioning game with them, because the connection and the way that they do online play in Smash is peer-to-peer connection, which is really stupid. And hey, welcome! Sorry it's been a while. Glad to see you return. But yeah,
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
more down and out people, okay. Okay. Oh, it's you. You're the chef guy, aren't you?
Oh?
Yeah, it is you. Alright.
What?
You're getting ahead of yourself, young miss. No, she's not. You've probably stolen stuff. Yeah, we all know where it's heading. Damn right. I'd laugh if he's like, who the hell are you, despite we're wearing the exact same clothes aside from the helmet.
Yes.
You have me there indeed. Okay. You've come across an incredible recipe. Can we keep this in mind, that this place was ran by some guy who had the powers of the Sovereign until now, and this guy's just like managed to find this recipe? If you were sneaking around the palace like you were in the last area, you should be dead.
Just great.
Whatever it is, I don't think it'll ever satisfy your apparent insatiable hunger to hunt for recipes in places like that. Okay.
What?
Convenient. Conveniently finds a guy who owns boat and is like, yep, I'm on the quest to getting recipes. Help. Hey, at the very least, this guy doesn't shapeshift into animated food for some reason. Like in Tales of Vesperia. That's right, but more importantly, what I found in that castle was a forbidden recipe. So yeah, no, he was in that castle. What an... How? How are you alive?
What?
Forbidden. Why would it be forbidden? Is it using the fruit that kills people? Okay.
Yes.
What is the recipe for? The shapeshift into food comment I just made is about Tales of Vesperia's mystery chef. Well, the Wonder Chef. White, soft and fluffy. Stimulating powder. Look at that stimulating powder comment. What are you asking us to put in it, man? What is wrong with you?
Yes.
something white, soft, and fluffy. I don't know. Why does it ask for that twice? I wouldn't say rice is fluffy.
Nice.
I don't think they'd write it like that if that was the case. Yeah, neither would I. We'll keep our eyes peeled.
Yes.
Of course you're happy too, Shion, because you like food. To be fair, we all like food, but forbidden recipe, you're still all for it. Even when we don't know exactly what's going in it, because one of the descriptions we get is white, soft, and fluffy.
Just great.
What she said. Maybe he's all for it just because he doesn't want to piss her off any more than he already has. And we already know he doesn't have the balls to ask for how he pissed her off in the first place. Yay! Soft and fluffy. Wonderful. Yeah, sure.
White, soft, and fluffy items. Is that description supposed to be figurative or literal?
Let's check anything in the area that looks edible.
This sounds like a nightmare waiting to happen. It's like, yeah, just go for anything. Don't worry, if it kills, it's fine. Nope, wrong thing. No, we're not killing Hootle. We're not killing Hootle. No, we're bloody not. No. The description, it may apply to it, but we're not killing Hootle. We leave him alone. Absolutely not. No. That actually really upset me for some reason. No, we're not killing the owl. The owl stays. Okay, discovered a large number of owls, meh. Might just need to be something passively done. I still haven't killed this thing. To be fair, I could go do that, but... We're not doing Kentucky Fried Hootle, we're not. That's not happening. No. I refuse. Absolutely not. I'm getting more upset than I really should. God damn it. I'm glad me being sick made it easier for you to dodge spoilers. Oh, God. I feel a lot better, though.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Where did we even go, man? We'd barely done anything. Oh, corpse. I clicked X. No, we're not killing any of the owls. No.
Yes.
The timing of you, woman. Don't. Then I'll get started. Bring me some... Just casual burning of your kid's body. Just no worries. Just no worries.
What?
Casual. To be fair, at the same time, though, burying the body out here would just get eaten by Zoogles, as horrible as that is. That's how you do it. Let her do it in whatever way suits her. It's just the fact she's so emotionless about it. Damn. Do you have no customs where relatives of the deceased may say their final farewells? Not really. How could we have on Dana? Up until recently, our people were too busy toiling away to think of burial rites. You're saying that we need to think of new ones? Those tend to predate most of civilization. Come on. Okay, so at least we have some manner of belief here that by sending them off, they'll join the flow of astral energy. The astral energy seems to exist in all forms of life. There's no information on it going into the cosmos or doing anything of that sort. We know it exists in every living creature. It likely funnels back into the earth, kind of like the circle of life as a concept as a whole. We'd never do something like that. Ugh. Assuming where are we? I can at least watch this one. Ah, fair enough. I'm just more concerned on how lacking of feeling the mother is. But at the same time, NPC, so I don't expect too much in the first place, but still. Yeah, but Rinwall's point is valid, just at the same time, you don't technically need a burial place at all. It's like, cremation's a thing, and you don't technically need a place of burial for someone's ashes. It's more the concept of saying goodbye. And it's not like, you know, the burial rites we tend to use now are the only ones that have ever existed either. That's not wrong, though. It's interesting how strangely skewed medical knowledge is in this game. Like, keep in mind the idea that the Danans are meant to be less advanced, yet they understand the concept of it spreading diseases and that being the way that diseases were spread. And that they needed to burn them to reduce the odds of that. It's like, medical science for us didn't advance all that long ago if you think about it in the span that humanity's been active. It's like it was only very, very recently, in a way, like in the grand scope of things, that humans discovered, hey, wash hands between, you know, work on different patients and it'll kill less of them. Hygiene is something that was very, very minimally considered for most things, even in the medical space, until relatively recently in our history. Rinwell. Yeah, we didn't expect your racism to be completely gone, but come on. Didn't cremation exist in the medieval times? Yeah, but it wasn't done for health reasons. It was just done as a way of burial, and it wasn't technically the same way, obviously, that we accomplish it, and it wasn't to the extent either. The idea of burning bodies as a form of burial has existed for way longer, probably. Just... the idea of it being used as a preventive measure for disease is something that was relatively recent. Do you know why none of us have last names like them? The origin of last names is kind of... Last names tend to come from professions, depending on the culture. It's like over here in the UK, Smith is a common one. What do you think that said about what the family did? It tended to follow after trades, after what the family was known for. Because we outnumbered them and they denied it was our culture to stop us from uniting against them. I don't know about that. It's like, I do think that you can take things from people to make them divided amongst themselves, but a last name technically divides more than unites, because it makes a point of the fact that you're not united as an entire species. It makes a point of there being different lineages, and that's a label of sorts. Especially if you don't want said label either. Rinwell, stop it. The racism doesn't help. It's been a lot of years since I've touched a history book. It's just I know that medical knowledge, like burning, was something that was definitely done, but there's also a lot of, it's like Victorian era, people were still incredibly unhygienic. If you hate here so much, why don't you just turn them all whole? Damn. Damn. Alright, Rinwell. That's an oof. And I don't know what to say to that one, Rinwell. Okay, thank you, Alphen. You still need to patch things up with Shion, though. Behave. Lenegus could strike at any time. And yet you guys have been not talking about the important stuff for a month. I mean, what? You'd think that within a month they would have organised these differences and been fine with it. Well, let's keep that in mind. They've had a month waiting on potentially Lenegus's invasion, and they still have a lot of rough spots within communication. This is why I find the month time skip really dumb. They haven't talked about any of the important stuff. The game expects me to believe that the first time they spoke of the important stuff was after a month. And then a lot of the internal issues within the group still aren't fully ironed out, despite they've been helping a nation within a group of 6. Yeah, bringing an end to the whole system is good and all, but the unfortunate part is humans are creatures of routine and are sheep that tend to follow the lead of anyone who actually is willing to set something up. Routine is key. You'd need to set a completely new system up and have things in place already for people to sink into habit so they follow that. It's why a lot of the systems tend to borrow off of each other at least a little bit, and that's why if something is too different, people have outcry over it. Then be my guest and leave. Okay, Alphen, alright. Sure. Alphen, you say you're gonna break down every last barrier, even if you do it alone, but you and fucking Shion aren't even talking properly right now. You are the last person to be able to say that. Hey, at the very least, Dohalim apologizes now. Good on you, Dohalim. You're trying. No, Dohalim, you don't need to accept all the blame. She's at fault as well. And if she thinks that you're fine taking all the blame, then I judge her more than you in this.
I'm sorry.
Okay, good. Good. Mutual apology. Good. Meanwhile, the woman's still just kind of here, and still probably doesn't give much of a shit about the fact her kid died.
Rinwell.
I find it funny that they're using the argument they had about how this woman should handle the body of her son as a means to argue and then think, oh, you know what, we can handle this together, right?
Huh?
Okay.
Good.
This woman's weird, alright. Okay, at the very least she does react.
Right.
I don't know if you will, Alfred, because I kind of feel like the idea of most people within Danan society is, oh, the Renans did this to us, kill them! Because that's how it seems to work.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
I may as well quickly do this. Leave me alone. There we go.
I'd steer clear of that Zoogle if I were you.
No, I want to murder it.
That weak, huh?
Really? Fine. That's annoying. Is it something I can take on at my level? Is the question. Level 37. Yeah, screw it, I'm trying. Oh, 42, alright. You're angry.
I have a bad feeling about this. Sounds like a job for yours truly.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
There you go. Don't let up.
In a bind?
Here I go. Mega Ray. Mega Ray. All right. It's still time.
Eagle Ray!
In here.
Throwing right clear! Begin!
Rising
Takes it!
Another fist. More where that came from. Raging cascade.
I can carve through armor!
Dancing the way down. Fire complete.
Nah. Boy. On the nose. Okay.
They've got me in their sight. Don't mind if I do.
God. Fuck. Get off. Oh, Jesus.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint.
Take this! That'd be silly.
At the very least, it shared health.
Not today! The everlasting darkness! Negative gate! Swallow dance! On your knees! Denied! Let
Yeah!
Take it down.
Die.
Here goes. Where are you going? Not on my watch. Gemini Aqua. Annihilation. Flame of Fury. Burning Strike.
Take this!
Take this!
You're mine! You're finished!
Benediction light.
Here I come! Strike! Eternal devastation! Here! Mega
Execution! On your knees.
This one's mine.
Armor won't save me!
Radiant Pierce. I'll
Take
heal
this!
you all.
With the it's over! It's over!
Radiant, don't mind if I do.
Take this! It's over! And this one's all mine! Ignite!
Eat this. It's weakened.
There we go.
This ends now!
In a bind?
Lunar corruption. Eat dirt.
Eternal devastation!
Where are you going?
Shine! Radiant
No more
light!
playing.
Can I rotate a bit?
Force of regeneration!
Alright.
Pierce.
Ooh.
Shine! Radiant light!
I'll heal you all. Here, let me help.
You cowardly little shit.
Watch this!
Not in your dreams. Mega Ray.
It's on!
Whirlwind snap!
Eternal devastation! You picked the wrong fight!
One more.
Take this! You're finished!
Arc field.
The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Eagle Fly. Mega Ray.
Ooh.
It won't escape me!
Not in your dreams. Here's the healing arc. Water, here I call. Red.
You're finished!
Sorry, I didn't want to put you out.
What are friends for if we can't depend on one another?
You're right.
Not
Bear
today!
that in mind.
Armor won't save you!
Take this!
Hmm. Yeah, I'll give you a peach.
We're coming through.
Stay away from my friends! I'm not done! Eternal devastation!
And again.
I'm on!
Not on my watch.
Bad.
It was nice while
Oh god. Oh god.
not my fight.
No.
Rest for the wicked.
Oof. That was an oof. I didn't like that. Okay. Me. Oh god.
Well, it's really
Can't get out of this!
It's over! Eternal devastation! It's on!
I'm almost impressed.
Our prayers coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away. Here goes.
Punishment?
You pay for that!
Nice.
Eternal devastation! Crush!
Shit. 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 Damn it.
I can't believe this.
Shit. That was close. Damn it. Fine. I'll accept that loss for now. I'll come back later. Damn it. Oh yeah, revenge will come later. That thing will die. Just damn it.
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
You're right. We need to ask the other realms to send help, and fast. Another reason to hurry and find a way out of Ganath Haros.
Agreed. We'll start looking for a way out tomorrow. For now, we should spend the day resting up while we can.
You should also sort out all the issues within your group, like talking to Shion. No. Oh, the owl.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
You two get on very
I don't know
well,
if I
don't
would
you?
say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess
Good
what I'm
boy.
trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it.
Good boy.
You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, La.
No.
You're welcome?
Oh, he's actually blushing. Fair enough. You try. But yeah, sure, go ahead, welcome. Keep in mind I'm very rusty. I haven't played this game, like, since I stopped streaming because I really didn't feel well.
What?
Oh. Oh, whoa. No! Game? Fucking damn it, no! Alphen, be good. Go get her.
What's that noise?
Alfred, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Well, we're indoors. Oh, okay. We're gonna die. Well, this bird's well. Yeah, this bird's incredibly well. Oh, fuck. Right. What in the fuck are you? Oh, it's alive. Oh, okay. What the hell is it? Pretty. A source of death, probably, but pretty. Aside from the weird tentacle monster.
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
Eh?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
Well, not,
It seems
probably.
they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Yeah, thought so.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Doesn't seem like
Who
if they need
cares?
that.
If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
There's a game called
Pardon?
Nia that you must play
She
for
was there at your
Packstar.
palace,
I'm
wasn't she?
joking.
I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsef too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
Interesting.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Valid point,
Well,
but
what are we
still.
gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganeth Heros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
The
Surely
freed
there must be
locals
a
are
way through.
useless.
This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's focus on one thing at a time.
I bet the whole of Dana's losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close
We
to normal.
liberated him all a
It's
month
too
ago.
calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelagian seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave, that's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
The wedge is alive.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on, we don't have much time.
We still don't even have an answer on what the hell the Zugals are. And they're expecting us to have noticed that red woman was in the previous areas. I never saw her anywhere but before coming to the ice throne. I saw her then and wondered what the hell was going on. We have fast travel. Why do we need to ask their opinions? I know for the sake of law, but come on. We can fast travel. Who cares about their views on how we make it to places?
Where are these Forland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
Okay. The area that was blocked off to me before, of course it was. Where the hell is that? Where the hell is there an objective here? Are you kidding me, game? Quests aren't missable, are they? I'm pretty sure they're not. So I can remember someone saying it before in a previous stream.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
We got here fast, don't worry about that. Don't walk.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Armored soldiers!
Convenient.
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
Oh, we murder them, okay. Can't we just trick them? After all, they were stupid.
Lay down your arms and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free.
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
This ends
kill.
Benediction light.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Convenient.
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia.
Convenient. What's up with you? Just
Everything
talk to
all right?
them, for fuck's sake. Come on.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go.
Didn't seem like it in the scene that we, the observer, only got where your phones were going a bit out of control. And now you're slowing down. No.
I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out, like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
Nah, I'm keeping
But
all of
that
it.
armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
It seems like all of you
Yeah,
did.
I
She's
guess
the
it's only
best one
natural
on
we've had
this.
so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure, filled with memories.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Did I get that by accident, or is that like meant to happen at that point? I'm curious now.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Danon master.
Oh.
I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Danon master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Danon techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Yeah, he seems fine with it.
No, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then.
Something I'm gonna real quickly. I'm trying to remember button prompts. Not you. It's not party leader. It's this. And by the way, the reason I end up keeping Law in is because he triggers Awakening so much. He triggers Awakening a lot, and Awakening's good for damage. That's why I keep Law on team. Just because someone mentioned it before that Law's AI is a bit meh. He gets a lot of Awakening. I don't know what to tell you, I like the damage output. Shion's a healer. This boy can heal a bit as well. Not gonna complain about characters that make my time easier.
This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
You think they're intelligent
Possibly.
enough?
Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
They're stupid.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
Oh.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Try harder!
Now you see what I can do!
Be still!
I shall feel you where you stand!
Too back!
Stand back! I'll trip it up!
I'm not done! Crush! Need you here and now! Eternal devastation!
Eagle assault! Come on, do it!
Megasonic thrust! Pierce!
Glacial spear!
Crush!
I'll finish you here and now!
Do it! Another one!
Only the best materials in your garments.
You really do have quite the discerning eye, Dohalim.
Wrong one. Okay.
Yeah, they all kind of look the same.
No!
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Fine.
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
Yeah. We
I never
noticed it.
thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why?
Good question.
There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
No. I'm intrigued on finding out. That's why I find it dumb that he hasn't spoken to her yet. an awakening pebble.
If it's in the sky, it's mine. Crush, first strike. Elusive field, prepare to be sealed. I never miss. I can shatter any steel. Resonate with the all finishing collide. I'm ready. I've got this ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Water, hear my call.
I'll face you. You're mine. Not today.
Well, looky here.
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it, chosen to hide out here.
But with the entrance collapsed and exposed, they must have been forced to come out of hiding.
Oh, that's where lucky pebbles are. Kill.
It's on. I'll take you all on. I can carve through armor. Radiant pierce. Elusive deity. Megasonic thrust. Pierce. Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Aw, look at her dialogue just then.
Air pressure.
Where are you going?
Your blade moves like silk. I just let my instincts take over.
Do it!
How fascinating.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
One hit wonder.
There's always room for improvement.
An opponent like this should be easy. You're finished.
Where are you going?
Shoot them all. Nice.
It's over.
This one's mine! Your wings won't save you from me!
I'm ready. All mine.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
I shall ensure you survive this.
I'll face you.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Constant. Ooh, okay. Okay, one hit wonder. Deal 10,000 or more damage in one hit. Ooh. Nice.
What's this thing?
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Volron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding in a place like this all along.
So hard to make a hamburger, we need a recipe for it. Oh, bloody course. Die!
Right, here goes. Take this. You're finished. They smite with lightning. I'm surrounded. Dragon Tail.
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious!
Eternal devastation.
Do it!
We barely managed to turn that battle.
You don't need to sound surprised.
Perhaps I'll put more faith in you guys.
Well, I certainly won't argue.
It's nice to see them getting closer in the dialogue.
No complaints here.
Some new dialogue. Still, I think the monthly time skip was dumb.
You see what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Kisara, Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone!
Here I come. Air pressure. Take this.
Stalagmite!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
And thus
Ooh.
our strength yet grows.
Ooh. You. me these first. Now!
Let the marksman handle this.
Here I come! No further!
This one's mine. Now I'm in the groove.
Take this!
Are your arms even natural?
You're mine! Eternal devastation! I'm ready!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Prepare to be sealed, oh fleet foot. Actually, that sound is more
Do it.
appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Should have messed with me.
Blow away! Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
Okay. I was waiting for an ambush. Okay.
What's with that shining foe over there?
Good question. We're gonna murder and find out.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll smash you.
You require
Take this, form a line. Plenty for you all.
It's on! Rising burn in hell!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that.
Bad.
I'm not done!
These fists have got your name on
Eternal
them.
devastation! Crush! Mega Sonic Thrust!
I didn't want to put you out.
what our friends for can't depend on one another.
You're right.
I'll crush you.
Interrupt the dialogue.
Lightning
Of course you do.
Press claw.
There we go. Murder.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Yes, break the rock. Had a boy. Keep in mind I haven't played for a bit. I'll check through the tutorials later.
We got some good equipment.
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
No one cares. The point of it isn't to help us. It's not to make us look good, it's to do what it needs to in stats. That's the important bit. Oh. Pretty. Very pretty.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegus?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renis Alma, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
No, Halim.
Oof.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegus may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cislodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
No boss fight?
So
Okay.
Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
We've known this for a bit.
Are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how
Aw.
to talk to her about it.
Neither
You
does
and me
this
both.
guy. Neither does this guy, and he needs to, for fuck's sake.
Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegus along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelegion.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... There has to be some reason for it, right?
Yes,
Well,
that does.
one thing the two of them have in common is that they're both Renins.
Okay, you two. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.
No, this is the one time I think they're not being racist and they're just saying, okay, that's potentially a reason why. Oh yay, more things to kill. First... Give. I probably don't need to kill them. Probably. Gimme.
If it's in the sky, it's mine. I'll thank you. I never miss. Elusive deity. Take it. Here I go. Dance on the wind.
Green base.
Anything in order. Bringing you apart. Bloody holiday. Megasonic thrust.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops.
This could be useful.
It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Aww.
Get lost.
Here I come! You're finished!
Can't get out of this. Burning hurricane. Piercing elusive deity. With the tear. Soaring now. Eagle ray. Do it.
Eternal Grimmer!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. I'll finish you here and now. Here goes.
Be careful not to overdo it.
Sorry. I'll do better.
Easy peasy. Ha hoodle.
I'll take my life bottles, hell yeah. Sweet.
What's with that shining foe over there?
This one will be difficult to predict.
Here's evil.
Take this! Eternal devastation! You're finished!
I'll tear you apart.
I've been hit with something!
They got me first. We got the
But
advantage.
even a match good at this limit.
Just not
I can
feeling so
carve through
great.
armor.
You picked the wrong fight!
Don't suffer in
I'll do it.
silence.
Radiant
Excellent technique. How are your weapons holding up? That's not to give me any ideas.
Here I come!
Rip and tear.
Eternal devastation!
They smite with
Megasonic thrust!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Let's dispose of the trash.
It's over! Be still! Soaring light spear!
Hear me, flame of
Negative gate! Here I come!
Hear my call.
It's over!
Where are you going?
We got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle ends now!
Consider yourself finished! That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Gotta break through! Burn!
Rip tear! Elusive deity!
Take this!
Dragon shell! Now I'm in the gear! Eagle assault!
Come and face me!
Did you hear it now? Flying spree! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
I can't lay a finger on you.
I prefer it that way. What about you?
Just one.
See what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that. Bloody howler! Where are you going?
Eternal devastation!
I'm ready! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! One deadly strike, just as ordered.
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
Convenient. Ah, okay, that's why. I remember the bridge being up.
We made it to Cislodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
Well, the mechanism's on our side, so
It looks like we can
we should be
control
fine.
it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Hmm? Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Good kids. Yeah.
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
Stop! Who goes there?
Shut up.
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly. It really is you.
Oh.
Forgetting someone?
Rinwell. Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
Yes, no helmet. Now,
What
get
are
out
you
of
guys
our way.
doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though.
It's convenient you were
Heck,
doing your
enough of me,
rounds
though.
here.
What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna
Look
end.
how pretty that is for a natural disaster.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back. As soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Harros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt
Convenient.
they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
Boat.
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
Gone.
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
Let's put the mask on the big tentacle monster and see if that does
I
anything.
sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Cislodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah. Now we can focus on finding a ship.
A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of those? It's not the kind of thing people just leave lying around.
Especially not Renans. For an Imperial power, they never have shown much interest in maritime expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good, but that structure's slap bang in the middle of the ocean. A fishing boat won't cut it.
Let's just try to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah? Not that it needs to be a huge galley like Almadria's or anything.
Hey,
Just
I would
as well,
take that
since we've
thing.
passed, let's see, literally 0 huge galleys.
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean. Anything that might work, I say we try it. Thanks to Bregan, it seems like Ganeth Harros should be in good hands at least.
Yay,
I
we
wonder
don't have
who
to
they'll
deal
send
with
to
it.
look after things. It'll be someone from one of the other resistance organizations, no doubt.
They could do a whole lot worse than someone like Doc. A knowledge of medicine would go a long way there.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganeth Harros would be one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command, Legil, would be a perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up with work in Menancia.
Mahag Sar will be the same story. They won't have the manpower as it is, let alone enough to start exporting it.
Man, everyone's still struggling to get back on their feet,
Oh,
huh?
it's not.
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys a challenge.
Thinking back on it now, though, it does kind of make you realize just how many people we've gotten to know in each of the places we visited.
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless. Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from here. Come on, let's focus on the task at hand.
The reason I said to put the mask on the tentacle thing is so it has its capabilities limited. Because somehow that mask managed to wipe the memories of this guy. Which, I wonder if it actually had a restriction on his abilities as Sovereign too. It's like it seemed to actually be able to handicap quite a lot.
It's freezing.
It's always like this in Cyslodia.
Menancia was most fortunate, I see.
Actually.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Huh?
It's nice to have fast travel.
You? Yeah.
What's going on?
Could that be... What the hell? Oh, come on! Again? I'm skeptical.
Am I missing context? Context?
Maybe if we use that. You did it! Calm down, dude.
It's not just me who's like not able to follow this, is it? Like this conversation feels like a bunch of voice lines just thrown together just because why not?
Let's hurry.
I feel like I've lost brain cells from that. What the fuck? What the hell did I just get forced to listen to?
What language was that?
Okay,
Lies?
good.
I didn't understand a word of it.
Thank you.
Sorry about that. That was Patvo, an old friend of mine. He's like a little bro to me. There's a Zoogle on the loose that he couldn't finish off. Want to help deal with it?
Another? Well, I guess it can't be helped.
You've got a fair point on the fact that it shouldn't be anything new, losing brain cells for all of us, but still, good game. You're a little, awkward.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
No, losing brain cells is shocking because it means we had any left after last stream. Or are we going into negatives? Maybe it was so bad in comparison that the two negatives cancel each other out and we somehow salvage some brain cells. After all, in maths, two negatives do make a positive. Get your level 15 shithead asses out of my way.
We barely managed to turn that battle.
You don't need
Barely managed.
Let my instincts take
Perhaps
over.
I'll put more
That's insulting.
The heavens must be smiling.
Oh, okay. You're interesting looking. Agony Keeper, what a name. Fight!
Water, hear my call! Negative gate! Here's evil! Rip it! I'm negative storm! Go to the weak point! Here I go! Anything in armor is all here I go! Crush! All fitted in a bind! Now! Armor won't save you! Take this! Eternal resonate with the air! Stalagmite! Here's evil! Where are you going? You're mine! It's over! Into the shadows! I'll face you! Eternal devastation! I'll grind you into dust!
The fluidity of your movements is simply incredible.
You're mine! Here's evil!
Take this!
Freeze Lancer!
In a bind?
Lunar correction!
Resonate with the earth! Ignite! Stalagmite!
No art of being interrupted.
What I never miss! Talon Hurricane!
Take this! Regenerate! Crush!
Easy prepared. Another incantation ruined.
Megasonic
Into
thrust!
the shadows!
Negative gate! Rending you apart! I can carve through armor! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Rip and tear! Here! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! On your knees!
Lightning Tiger Blade! On now or never. Can't get out of this! Eternal Devastation! Talon Heart! Deity! It's on! I'll tear you apart!
Such unadulterated fury.
Bloody Here comes something big!
Try to dodge!
Ah! Bad.
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Bad.
In a bind? I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our plates.
Yes, ma'am. Flame inside me yearns to be let free. Ignite! You're mine! Ignite while it lasts. You're finished! Eternal devastation! Crush! Pierce!
Here I go!
Wide open! It won't escape me!
Hold on to your art! Here I come!
Eagle Fly! Blind you with a dust! Eternal devastation! All it goes here and now!
There! And again! Lightning!
Reflect on thy
Searing
sin.
flame!
They
Reload!
smite with take this! I'll smash you! I'll finish you here and now!
Don't mind if I do!
Bad.
This one's looking all wrapped up!
No magic for you.
Do you know that word?
Yes, you're enough, idiot! Take this!
Oof.
Watch yourself. I sense incredible power.
Resonate with the earth!
That move!
Here comes a big one!
This is some punishment.
You'll pay for that!
Here goes!
I'm just getting started! Talon Heart! Eternal devastation! Here! Oh, now you're Megasonic Thrust! They smite with blackened blade! I can carve through armor!
Radiant
Here I
Pierce!
come!
Dragon
You're
Tail!
finished! Eternal devastation!
Burning Sword! Glacial Shield! Pierce Evil!
Megasonic Thrust!
Freeze Lancer!
Strike! Crescent Slash!
Chronotop Shield!
I'm ready!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
There we go.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Now we get to see the communication between two morons.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Oh, yeah!
I'd laugh if Runewell just slaps them both with her book. That face.
Huh?
Hey! What? Huh? I'm skeptical.
How about this?
Is that...
What? Hey!
Excuse me.
What?
What's going on here?
Oh, come on!
And here we see the male idiot, the female idiot, and the awkward observer in their natural habitat.
Huh?
Yes, but the thing is, 2 of those idiots are in our team, so I make a point of them more so than the random NPC, because I expect NPCs to be stupid.
What was that all about?
Good question.
He just thinks something's going on between me and Rinwell. And Rinwell being Rinwell took it the wrong way. Which means now I'm getting an earful from both of them.
That really didn't explain anything.
I know, we agree there's definitely something seemingly going on between you two. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Find a ship. Alright, game. No directions, but fine. Find a ship, points to infinite shield power. Damn right. If they fucking talk, then we've definitely found a ship. Where in the hell am I meant to go? The map's not actually... Huh. Good start. Trying to think of the location where that dock was before we went to, what's her face? Not you. Okay, yeah, no, You. Trying to remember game locations. I'm sorry, forgive me on this one.
We've reached our destination.
I'll just grab this. Oh, more Zeugles to kill, okay.
Seriously?
They can wait a bit. Flying Zeugles aren't even the worst ones. We have someone who carries a gun.
I guess.
What?
There's worse things that could happen. You know, like the thing that's in the center of the sea that we have to chase down.
Right.
Huh?
And who cares if they're scared? 'Cause they're not doing anything.
You did it!
I need you to shoot them down for me. Damn
Well,
right.
what is it?
Nah. Accept it just to make her do the work. Poor lass. Other side. Let's have a nice chat, shall we?
Well, if it ain't the Blazing Sword and his merry crew.
Mahavar? I can't believe you're still alive.
I'm surprised you're alive. You were the one piloting our
Of course
boat.
I am. If you landlubbers can make it out of that sinking ship alive, ain't no reason an old sea dog like me wouldn't too.
Yeah.
You are the
but that wave
luckiest
hit hard.
NPC ever.
I'm glad to see you're okay. Sorry we put you in so much danger back there.
All water under the bridge at this point. You helped make one of my life's dreams come true. The ship, on the other hand, she took a bit of a beating, though, I'll admit.
Really? What happened to it? It looks fine to me on the outside.
She's fine now, but she was in rough shape when I made it back here. Engine chamber gave up the ghost. Without a lot of options, I decided to talk to the head honcho of the Dark Wings and see if he could help at all. And wouldn't you know it, Crazy Fool sent over Renin engineers to help. Can you believe it?
Renin?
Yep. Said they came from Menancia.
Oh,
Real
okay.
professionals. Did what they needed to and didn't give me guff or anything. I was damn near floored.
So they did the work themselves. Good on them.
Well, they did a bang-up job, because she's better than ever now. Speaking of which, I take it she's why you're here?
Yeah, we thought you were dead,
Yes.
so it's clearly not
we
to
need
see
to get
you.
out on the ocean, and fast. When can we set sail?
Give the man a minute to think it over, Alphen. He hasn't even said yes yet.
It's all right, little lady. I'm a man of the sea. I'll gladly help. Hop aboard, folks.
Then I'd say now is as good a point as any to stop for tonight and then continue on with this since I have a clear way forward. Thank you all for tuning in, and sorry that I hadn't been streaming for the past few days, but I really didn't feel well, and there was really no point in jumping back so soon while I didn't feel great. Thank you all for tuning in, I really appreciate it. And as said, on the short notice, when, you know, I've been off for the past few days, it's reassuring. So, if you're new, then thanks for attending for the first time. If you're returning, thanks anyway, just for being a part of it, as always. And if you haven't already, I'd greatly appreciate if you liked and subscribed. It's cool to know you guys are interested, and I'd recommend joining the Discord, because that's where I notified about where I was sick, and it's where I tend to notify before stream times. The link's in the description, and it's just on the channel in general. So until next time, which hopefully should be tomorrow, unless something happens. I'm pretty confident it'll be tomorrow, though. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a good night, morning, day, whatever time it is, wherever you guys are in the world. Thanks again.